What a pickle. Actually, I'll go for that one. And that one. Hello, Hansen. Hello, Joe. Hello, Zarek. Oh my gosh, I had to restart, whatchamacallit. I don't know if you could hear me before, if it actually went live. But I tried to go live 3 times on Streamlabs. And I was like, I'll wait for a little bit, because it might just be that it's not connected to chat properly, or maybe people just sleepy today. Didn't. And then I was like, okay, it's not popped up. Tried it again, waited. I was like, So I just closed everything on my phone and then it went through straight away. I was like, okay. Hansan, thank you very much for the 80 months. 80! We did it, everyone. Only 20 more months till our minds are blown. Oh my gosh, my mind's already blown with 80. Can't believe I've been streaming that long. That's madness. Good morning, Mazira and Hetland and Bean. This is the first time you went live? Okay, because I was worried, like, it's not. Maybe it's just not popping up yet, and now everyone's going to get 3 messages through. Morning, JD. Morning, Darius. Morning, Kate and Drevin and Palin. And Shocks, good morning. But yeah, it's weird because it will say when it wasn't going live, like the button in the middle wasn't saying stop, which is what it normally said. But when I pressed it, it would be like, do you want to stop broadcasting? And I was thinking, so am I live? But it's just Streamlabs being a pickle. Just being a little pickle. But there you go. We know we're live now, but yeah, that's why the bunnies are already most of the way through breakfast. Hello, Alex. Hello, my love. Good morning, Kai. Guten Morgen. Taking a day off from work today, so resting and watching buns. Ah, nice. I'm right in the way of the window, so the buns are very shadowed. Let me allow daylight through. There we go. Nicely lit buns now. Instead of being in the shadow of Bronk. So today is Gerry's 9-year gotcha. We've had this baby boy 9 years. Would you believe? Somehow he's still only 2. 2 whole years since the day he was born. Since he was just a little guy. Good morning, Ginge. Morning, Rumlin. Good morning, Arnhole. Morning, Doodles. Okay, bunnies, I do have one more each for you, but there is a tiny bit there as well if either of you want that. Okay, so Fifi, Gerry. There we go. Nice and even. Good morning, Kinetic. Good morning, Rob. Now he's even more of a little guy. Yeah. He's been following me round this morning, excited because I was rustling through the boxes that they've got. He was very excited by all the noises. He's Benjamin buttoned. Back to baby. You gonna go exploring now? I have put your blankies down if you wanted to. Oh no, Fifi found an extra one. It turns out your equal ones were not equal after all. There was one hidden underneath you. I'm sorry, baby boy. Oh. He was doing something really strange yesterday and he was worrying me, so I'm going to be watching him with big peepers today. Keeping an eye on his movements. But hopefully he's feeling okay. Good morning, Megalomaniac. Which way are you gonna go? You going back in or are you gonna go explore? Because the blankies are down. You can have some behind the sofa time if you want. This boy is torn. Are you scared of the big gap? You've crossed it so many times before. What the heck? Gerry, that's just straight up slippy floor. You're going to be a slipping and a sliding. Do you want me to pull this forward so you can go behind it? Is that enough of a gap now? For a little guy? Does it need to come forward a bit more? Oh! There we go. Hello, Trouble. Hi. Come on in, Floof. Fifi, if you go that way, there's going to be a... Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to be a blockage in him's path. Hi. You changed your mind? I'll understand if you have, don't worry. They can't kiss behind the chair. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, that's allowed. Is there just smooching going on back there? Little smooches? Just double checking. Yeah, I've not left anything plugged in. There's no cables back there, so it should be fine. Good morning, Monday. Oh. Good morning, Saffron. Oh, Helen, thank you very much for the 54 months. Good morning, how you doing? Hello. You going back in? I mean, I think Gerry's moved in deeper now. Oh yeah, there he is. It's very dark in there, Gerry. Where'd he go? This is like all new exploration. He's never been there before. Where'd he go? Morning, Lucy. Guess what? I have a cat. Ah! That's very lovely. Oh. Where'd he go? He's not out either end. You just live behind there now? And you just see shadow moving. Wait, so is this a new kitty cat or an existing kitty cat that is staying with you to watch the stream? That corner could use some fixing. I don't know. Right, so when we moved into this house, there are just so many things that make no sense in it. There are so many cables running along places that don't go anywhere. And there are cables that just stick out of walls that don't go anywhere. The skirting boards are like a whole other mystery unto themselves. Old home, yeah, the house was built in like 1901. So nothing really lines up. Everything is everything's a bit wonky and doesn't make much sense. But yes, he knew. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Rab. He's new. He's a beautiful little rescue called Gaius. Ah, well, welcome, Gaius. Oh, are you backing up now? I don't know what he's doing behind there. Am I going to have to go on exploring? These aren't even the weirdest skirting boards. There are skirting boards that like the weirdest one is upstairs, where they literally just stuck two different skirting boards on top of each other. And there's a corner of this room that, I mean, you can see that one is probably more likely to be the original ones, but that one is just a random one that they found. And over in the other corner, there's like 3 different skirting boards in the space of about a meter. Just like, what happened? What happened in here? You can see like, some of the different... Wait, can I see it from here? No, I can't see it from here. It's blocked. Why? I don't know. I think it's just one of those things that... Oh, there he is. Like... Ooh! Rob, thank you so much for the £10 dono. 1 mil, please. I will be sending out the hair to everyone who donates. Imagine if you found out that's actually how it works. You just randomly get like a really hairy postcard and you're like, what the heck? What is this? But yeah, there's just, I think it's one of those things that obviously people change something in the house and then other people move in and they slightly change it and then they're like, oh, should we fix it? And then they're like, no, we'll just move out. And then slowly it's come down to us. And it's just got so many little foibles. Did you find out what Fifi was thumping about yesterday? Oh, no. No, it could be any number of things. There's certainly a bit of romanticizing that goes on with old houses, but people did crazy stuff back then too. Yeah, like there were so many just holes in the walls. There was a switch in the middle of one of the walls upstairs that just said on and off, and we have no idea what it was connected to, why it was there. It was really ominous, and it was in the middle of a hallway. It wasn't in the middle of like a bedroom that it could have been connected to something. It was just the hallway, which has no sockets in it at all. It was very bizarre. But there's like a fake wall in the house as well that still has a massive hole in it. There's just like a lot of odd things. Our guess was that it was the shower switch, because like it would have maybe aligned with where the shower used to be when they had the bathroom in the old place. I can hear him moving around back there, but I could not tell you what he's doing. Hello? Do you just live back there now? Have you found your little quiet place? He's like, I've been here for 9 years. It's about time I had a little space that's just for Gerry. And here it is. Oh. If you need to fix it, you need to do it all. New wallpaper. Well, we wouldn't get wallpaper, I don't think. That was another thing that was like, when we were going to paint all of the walls, there would be like, everyone had basically been like, let's put wallpaper down. And then someone would be like, I don't like that wallpaper. Let's paint over the top of it. And then the next person would be like, I don't like this paint. Let's wallpaper over the top of it. Instead of like taking it back to the plaster, everyone had just added onto it. So it was like sedimentary layers of the previous tenants of the house. I swear every room that we painted grew like an inch in space. But yeah, just kept on adding to it. But it's usually years upon years of quick fixes. Yeah, like the kitchen is one of the most disaster rooms of the house, because they got a friend to do it. The last tenants did it up, but they got a friend to do it, so it was a bit of a bodge job. So the cupboards don't line up and they're not really on the walls properly. But yeah, but I don't really mind, it's just one of those things. Every house is, even if you get a house to be perfect, it's not going to last very long. The only thing I would change, if I really could be bothered, would probably be to get some of the old features back, because it's got these beautiful she is speed. It's got some beautiful old Edwardian features, but then some of them just got ripped out. So it'd be nice to put those back in, but I am not fussed at all. Will you ever fix it up properly? No. Not at all. I mean, people who live in Bristol, the majority of them are, if you can afford to have a roof over your head, you're pretty happy. The idea of actually fixing stuff up, no. We could never afford to. But it's a perfectly livable house anyway, so we are fine with it how it is. I do like the videos of people ripping up the horrible lino to reveal the lovely tiles underneath. That sort of stuff is so nice. Or if you find a lovely fireplace that's been blocked off and it's still got the original old tiles around it and stuff. Or if people have just put carpet over parquet flooring and you can just, buff and polish it so it looks lush. But yeah. But yes. Everyone in their Victorian terrace is it is what it is, yeah. Pretty much. I mean, the only thing that we did definitely put money towards changing when we moved in is for some reason, someone had decided that it would be really nice to put polystyrene tiles on some of the ceilings. And we were like, well, that's a terrible fire hazard. So we did actually, with what little budget we had remaining when we moved in, we were like, let's get rid of, there's still polystyrene in the house. At least it's not asbestos. That's one thing you can say for it. But yeah, the coving in both the bunny room and the dining room is still just polystyrene coving, which I hate. So I don't know if this will make the camera flip, but you can see the difference between that one and the one over there, how that one's all smooth. And then the other one is the proper wooden stuff with the nice features. But yeah. Gerry's determined to just stay behind her. But I love this house. With its weird little quirks and all. If you spend long enough looking at it, my favourite one is when you're coming down the stairs and you look at the floor above and none of the floors are straight. You're just oh well. But yeah, I do like that you see it, although and understand it. Most people are like, what's a plaster? What's a skirting? Well, it's I was surprised when we were doing contract fill, and it clearly wanted me to put something around the lining of the roof. And I was just like, well, there's probably fascia boards and soffits. And everyone was like, the what? And I was like, have you never had to pay to have your gutter fixed up? Or because that was on the other jobs that we had to do, was to get all those replaced because they were crumbling. I was like, this is everyone just living in rented accommodation, never having to worry about these things. They're all renters, yeah. I mean, sometimes, like, obviously, that was good reversing there, Fifi. It is such a privilege to be able to be a homeowner, but sometimes you do miss having the ability to just be like, there's a problem. Excuse me, fixie person, can you fix this, please? Although, to be honest, even when we rented, the people we rented from were very hands off, and they would often just say, fix it and bill us. So I had to learn to do a lot of stuff in our flat when there were problems. What the heck, Fifi? What is with you two today? Why are you just wanting to live in tiny little spaces? They're like, we shall go in the most impossible to film places. You're both just shy today? This is the longest you've ever spent on slippy floor, baby boy. Maybe he's decided, like, I've been here for 9 years. I should finally brave the slippy floor. I'm proud of him, yeah. You can get a U-formed farm with 80 hectares of land for like 300k in East Germany if you ever wanted to realise your animal sanctuary plan. Oh, they straight away gone over to the slippy floor on that side now. What's happening? What's happening there, baby boy? He's just in Adventure Day. What do you think, Fifi? I always worry when you do that jump because you go so... Oh, is it your turn to... Is it your turn to explore down there now? Have you got sillies in there? I feel like you... Look, what's happening? He's off trying to get onto the slippy floor that side now too. What's going on with this baby boy? What will he read? He will read, Guess How Much I Love You. About little nut brown hair and big nut brown hair, eh? Dee-dee-dee. Briny, maintenance is difficult. Hanson, you might like a farm with tons of acres of land. Well, I guess the thing is, like, at the moment, maintenance is difficult because when you're doing it, when you've got, like, a job and then you're trying to find time. Whereas I guess if it could be your dedicated thing, not saying that, like obviously running a sanctuary is one of the hardest things you can do. But it would be nice to actually have your time dedicated to something like that. But then we all saw how hard they have to work at Nibbles. And Gerry, you've got something stuck under your chin. Are you going to let me get that? No, I need both hands for that. Should I get it now before it bothers you too much? Fifi, if I put this phone down... Hang on, I need to smush Gerry. Fifi, you're in charge for a little bit. Gerry, come here, baby boy. I know. There we go. Oh, you're so brave. He had this stuck underneath his chin. A little bit of paper. It's because I was getting his your gotcha day surprise earlier. And peeling back the, what's it called? It's not sellotape, but paper tape. There we go. The words found them eventually. Tea. Imagine if instead of having billionaires, we had universal basic income that allowed people to engage in charity work without needing to maintain their livelihood from it. Oh. Oh. If only. It's like there's a community garden that I found out you can just go and volunteer in on Wednesdays. And I've been meaning to do it like every Wednesday, but it's just finding the time between everything it just do be difficult. Good morning, Ducky. How's it going? It's and I guess it's gonna get harder to do the colder it gets and the darker it is. Thank you for the follow, Dr. Sleep. Yeah. Hi. I love watching flawless cleaning videos. They're doing YouTube somewhere near Brixton, I think. Oh. I've always wondered if you put the people of the world into a big bucket or jar or something, and you shook it up and you just said every job pays the same or whatever, and would there be enough people in the world that everyone's dream job would be a job that would be filled? Does that make sense? Are there some people who they're if every job earned $1 million a year or something? Well, you say no one would pick bins, but some people it might be someone's dream job that they're just I would love to go around, see the city, do the bins, and then, I just find it really satisfying to sort recycling. There might be enough, because there's jobs that for me they're people's dream jobs, and I'm oh my gosh, that sounds awful. Brain surgeon. I'm just some people are really that's my bag, but I'm just that would be horrendous. So would there be enough people in the world and enough jobs? Basically, I want good communism. Because I think that would be nice. Just a nice big commune where everyone helps out. Need some level of community work. Maybe we can have some... I thought that said lead bin engineers, and I was just why do the bins have to be lead? But yeah. There is some disparity between number of people and number of jobs. But I think it's basically every time I've we've been reading a lot of Becky Chambers books recently. And wait, it was Becky. The Tea and Monk. No, the Monk and Robot. They were Becky Chambers, weren't they? And they always make me think, is this what the future could be? Because it's nice. Just sounds lovely. The sort of communities that they had in that. I finished a Becky Chambers book the other night. Makes me want to live in that world. Yeah. Wow. I can hear Gerry doing a big drink. You can just hear his little sippy sip noises that he makes. Bless he. There are definitely enough resources to allow everyone to work less and have time for own projects and volunteer work if fairly divided. Yeah. Boo earns, what are we going to do? How are we going to start the revolution? Might be able to, between all of us, if we organise enough. I mean, I guess my dream would be, it is a difficult one, isn't it? Because when you think about like you said about how it is interesting how people choose what jobs they do. And it is such a difficult question to think, like, what would my ideal job actually be? Because every job that I've ever had has just been the one that has been necessary for me to do at that time, or the one I've been working to. So you just build up to it and then you do it. And it's difficult to actually think like, because I've done jobs that I didn't even realize were jobs until I did them. So if someone were to say, we're filling up the jobs, you get the first pick, what would be your actual dream job? I'm just like, I don't know. Because it's so difficult. It's just so difficult to know. I never figured out what I wanted to do, so I can't help there. I mean, I think it's like, there's so much focus when you're going through school of what are you going to do? You need to find your career. And I think what you find as you get older is that, you know, a job is just something that takes up a certain amount of your time. Not everyone is super career focused. And I think that's how I've always been. Like, when I left doing film stuff, it was essentially a choice of, yeah, I really enjoy this job, but I get to spend so little time at home and with the people I love, and you can't stop, because if you do, you might not get invited on the next job. And I was like, I'm just not about that. Like, I'm very thankful for the experiences that I had, and I did enjoy all of them. But at the end of the day, I'd like to be at home sometimes. It's nice having time outside of it. So yeah, I really envy people who work out exactly what they want to do. Yeah, it is nice, but I think also sometimes a job can just be the thing that you do to get money. It doesn't have to be everything. That is fine. I've never had a dream job, but I think it in the place where I'm like, this isn't horrible, I can live with this. Yeah. Theoretically, I'd like to help people medically, but severe disability aside, I don't know that I could handle it mentally. I think that's one of the nice things about working medically, but in the veterinary world, is like, you have that level of separation, I guess, because obviously it has its like sad things, but they're not so relatable, if that makes sense. Maybe. But it was one of the nicest jobs I've ever done, was working in the vet. Weirdly, I do feel myself in Hearts. Wait, you you yearn for Hertfordshire. I mean, I think like I've always just been one of those people who sort of adapts to whatever is thrown. Like I never at any point wanted to live in Bristol. I was never like, Bristol seems nice, let's go there. Like, I moved to Bristol because it was the place where Alex was going. I had been to Bristol before and I wasn't particularly wowed by it, and I had no desire to return. But I was just like, well, I guess I'm moving to Bristol, and now I love Bristol. And, you know, I've obviously met some lovely people here, but it's one of those things that I think sometimes it's okay to, you get some people who are swimmers and they have a destination and they swim there, and you have some people who are happy to just, rubber dinghy rapids it, and I think that's me. Or more lazy river it. Just allow yourself to bob around and be fine with it. But yeah, it's I think as long as you're happy, it's fine either way. It's fine to have ambitions as long as you're not going to let them dictate your worth to yourself in life. I think I just have so many different dream jobs that I can't do all at once. I picked one to have many hobbies on the side. Yeah, that's also fair dues. I'm drifting face down in the water. Oh no. Someone get you a snorkel. Born to Fifi, foster Gerry, or vice versa, yeah. Hello. Oh. There you go. Is he going for a little snacky? I like living in the city, but I do miss living in the countryside sometimes. Yeah, I like that in Bristol you're never too far from the park or the woods. It's been a very bunless bun stream today. Gerry has to go and have a drink and a tinkle sometimes. That is fine. That is his right as a baby boy. Oh, I don't know what he's off doing now, to be honest. Gerry! Oh! There you go. Oh, Bunny. There is Bunny. You're happy now? You got your bunny. I mean, in many ways, like, being a streamer is, it's like, is good, but whenever someone says, like, oh, I'd really love to be a streamer, I'm all a bit like, Do you though? Why? Because, I mean, I'll always try and just get people to think about it before they make any rash decisions, such as becoming a streamer. Because I think if I didn't have other jobs, I would go a bit mad. It's not worth it, don't do it. Being a streamer is cool, but whenever someone says, where are the bunnies, I want to quit. Yeah, why is it always who is Bronchi? Why is it never how is Bronchi? Why is it always what Shed does and never how Shed does? Why Shed does? No, it is just like, yeah, it's difficult being in, there's not much, how can I word this? I think there's been an impression of it being a job where you earn a lot. That's not the case. I think sometimes people would be surprised by the percentage of people who actually make a living off of it. You're not a millionaire? No. And I guess there's also like, I mean, this is one of those things. Obviously, I'm very aware that at the end of the day, you choose your own hours and you play video games. So I'm just like, people don't realize how tough it is. But yeah, like, ooh, oh, she's speech. Gerry's back into his little hole again. What is back there that is so... Hello. Good turning round, baby boy. I'm going to hiccup. There it is. Yeah, I think it is like it is an odd one. It does make me laugh when people look at kids having streamer or YouTube as their dream job as some sort of personal defect. I mean, I think it is one of those things that it's like, there are parts of it that I absolutely love, and those parts are, I am very, oh, there's a Fifi behind me. I'm very grateful for, I mean, the original reason that I started streaming more full time and when I was furloughed was that I could keep Alex safe, because living with someone who is vulnerable, it's nice to have a job where you can choose the location that you work in. That is one of the biggest privileges out there. Good morning, Drew. And, you know, on a day I could let Rythian watch Hollow Knight. That was the main reason. But also, obviously, on a day where, you know, if I wake up and one of the bunnies isn't eating and has gone into gut stasis, I'm very lucky and grateful that I can just be like, sorry, everyone, I need to get the bunnies to the vet. Whereas if I worked in another job, I couldn't necessarily do that. Other than when I worked at the vet, which I could bring the bunnies in whenever I wanted. I could always just be like, hello, I've brought them to work. Can you look at them, please? And then I would get money off of things. And that's one of the things I miss about working at a vet the most, is the discount, because it really does make a difference. Wow. But then I got to redeem without reading it. So preparing for something magical to happen. Oh, I can't see the redeems when I'm on mobile, so I'll have no idea what it is. But yes, flexibility is such a rewarding thing to have in a job. Yeah. And I think it's been very nice to actually take the time whilst I am doing streaming to learn. Oh, you redeemed at Aya? Wait, can I remember what that means? Does Aya... Wait, it's my own reward and I can never remember. Does that mean I ask you a question or you get to ask me a question? I ask a question? Okay. Okay. Hannah, my question to you is, you get an animal in at the Blue Cross and it's from a perfectly nice situation, such as they have come to us because the owner became, what's a nice situation? Not a neglect one. They're perfectly fine. What would you be most excited to be coming in? I was going to say the owner passing away, and I was like, is that dark? A perfectly nice situation such as the owners died, but they were very loving and they've only ever known love. What would you most be excited? It could be an elephant or a jaboa or a pygmy shrew. They had to move out of the country for work. There's a nice one. They became a billionaire and decided to go and live in the Amazon rainforest for a long time, but not in one of the places where you get shot on sight. A nice situation. Basically, my question is, if you could look after any animal, what would it be? I just gave it too much world building around the question. But yeah. What would be your dream care situation for looking after any animal? Look at he. We love a bit of world building. I've got to set the scene. We had one donkey that one time. That was fun. But for a non-Blue Cross animal to arrive, it had to be a capybara. Ah, they are very lovely. Can you persuade the the blue crust to build like a nice hot spring and fill it with, it's not lemons, is it? Is it like uzu that they put in with the capybara? You get a nice hot tub. Capybaras get to chill. They're just basically big guinea pigs. I reckon we can make that work. Oh, I just took the washing out of the tumble dryer when just before the bun stream, and now Gerry's already gonna put bunny fluff all over it, probably. That's my fault for dumping it on the chair. He really is exploring like every place today. What he do? Good morning, lifelike. He likes to be tall. I hope he braves the kitchen. I think that's too much slippy floor for even he. Do you want me to move the hippo? I can move that hippo out the way so you can get further forward. There you go. Hippo. Oh no. Oh, I got you, baby boy. Oh, do you want to come down? There we go. Oh, little guy. Phoebe's like, I can do it too. You can. You're the bravest bunny. You're so brave. Your mother helped for I have wobbled. Hi. Would you like your gotcha day special surprise? Would you like that? Are you both just going to have the seats? And should I sit on the floor? Is this the new arrangement that we have now? Okay, I'm going over here. Gerry, you got up there. Are you okay to get down? Hi. You seem to be panicking somewhat. Do you need help down or are you... Oh, he's okay. Oh, he's okay. Okay. Now, a while ago, I entered a raffle for Snores. Ooh. I was going to put it down on Fifi there, which is the Special Needs and Older Rabbits Society. It's a bunny rescue, and I won, and this was what I won, and I thought I would save it for a special day and see what we got, but this is going to keep on closing, so now I don't know. Well, you never know, Unhook. There might be banana in here. I cannot hold this lid up. Oh wait, I can, with engineering. So it's all from Ivy Dean Rabbit Rescue, but it was a Snores thing. That's not the exciting part, Gerry. Okay, so the first thing we have is an apple twigs and roots medley. Well, you like roots. This baby boy is so excited. There's a lot of furious sniffing going on here. Is that... Oh, that is a lot of dandelion root. I shouldn't give you all of this. No. There's a three-way tussle going on now. Okay, nope. You behave. I can break a little bit off of it, but not from this angle. Okay. Are you happy? Let me just... There you go. You have that bit. There. Right, there is one. I don't know what's in here. Should I have a little peek? It might just be lots of foragey things. It is. Forage. Do you want anything from this for now? A little bit. A little bit. There you go. Okay, so we got that. That's what you're going to be most excited for. Okay, I'm going to hide that until later because you can have one of those to finish. They got a bag of dandelion leaves. That's very exciting. You like dandelion leaves. I've just realised how much of a parent I've become when you find yourself saying, no, you like this. You like dandelion leaves, remember? See? Fifi. There you go. Good. What's in this one? Apple leaves. You do like apple leaves as well. There you go. A little bit of apple leaves. Wait, Fifi, I dropped yours. Do you want a big crunchy leaf? Oh, that's some good crunching. You got raspberry leaves. You're not keen on raspberry leaves. You can try one, but you're not keen on them. Unless maybe you like these ones. Let's not try and sway your... See? Do you want this? No, it's just something about berry leaves. They're just like, no. What is in this big one? Okay, so you got this. Oh, which can also be given to the Hompters. A little hay roller. What is in this big one? Oh my gosh. That is a lot of plantain. That is a lot, which is basically bananas, right? So there sort of was. Do you like this? Yeah. Fifi, do you want a bit? Oh, you'll have that. Okay, there's another little box. Oh, bye-bye, Hannah. Have a very lovely day. Another little box. I don't know what's in here. Ooh! I guess we'll never find out. Oh, I think it's like ready grass. You snuffled too deep in there, didn't you? You snuffled too deep. Do you want a little bit more? How many bunnies do you have? Just the 2. I would love to have a big group one day, but these 2 can't be bonded with any other banoos. So, okay, don't get in the box because there's big dandelion roots in there. Okay, are you ready for the thing you're going to be most excited for now? It's these botanical cookies. I guarantee they will go slightly crazy for these. Because this is what they are. Oh my gosh, actually, they might... Oh, no. I don't know if they are. These are not what I thought they were going to be. I can try these with you. They're very thick. Fifi? What do buns eat in the wild? Like what plants? Any non-plants like bugs? No, bunnies are herbivores, so they'd obviously have like a lot of grass in the wild, but they would also have like roots. They would dig up roots and have anything that's like fallen. Oh, this is thick. I guess should I just sniffing my fingies? Oh, Gerry likes this. Hello. You're helping yourself to the other one. I think Fifi isn't as keen. But she just wants to focus on your ears. But there you go. As it is a special day, oh, should we have a bit more of your cake, which I've been saving so that you don't eat it all at once? You've still got a little bit more of that. I thought that's... Oh, there she goes. I thought that's what the cookies were going to be like. There you go, baby boy. Whoa! It's getting too little to hold on to. No. This is going to be food for cousin later. Look at this. Look at all these crummies. But there you go. Happy gotcha day, Gerry. I'll sprinkle some of all of this around and you can have the hay roller as well. But yeah, bunnies would eat things like, they would dig up things like dandelion roots. And they would eat dandelions and they would just eat... I mean, I think the majority of their food would just be grass. And then the odd forage thing, which is why they say to encourage bunnies to do foraging, like sprinkle stuff into their hay or just like sprinkle it around so that they have to find it throughout the day. Hi. This is getting so very little. Do you want one more bit? And then I might have to take it away so you don't have too much. There we go. Do you want another little bit? There we go. Took the biggest mouthful you could have. Yay! There we go. 9 years of the baby boy. There's still cake on the floor if you want any of that. Thank you for the follow. But, oh, I can't shuffle back any further, but I think you can get all of it. Look at you. And Gerry says all he wants for his gotcha day is for people to donate to the fundraiser. Is that what you said? Was those your exact words, Gerry? Banana? No, the fundraiser. Remember we talked about this. You just want donations to the fun. I know you want banana. You can have banana later. Oh, Gerry. Right. I guess it is time for me to run away and tidy up a little bit. Getting mixed messages. Oh, you decided to go back to the cookies? I mean, I can just put one on the carpet for you if you like. So you can give it a proper good sniff. If I just put that there? No, you want the one in the bag. Shall we go to see the chickens? I like chickens. I can just leave this one in with you, I suppose. You can slowly nibble your way through it. Oh my gosh. This is a sensation everyone should feel at least once in their life. It's just being sniffed by a little bunny and having that. Do you want me to get that one out, Gerry? Their noses are just so soft. There you go. He humpy. Well, everyone, hello. Everyone, I hope you have a very lovely day. I will be trying out a reading stream later today. I was going to do baking for Gerry's birthday, but then I realised if I do that on Thursday, I could do a lot more baking and then I could take it into the office on Friday and do like a little fundraiser-y thing there. So, yeah, I'll do reading today and then bake some baked goods tomorrow. But yeah, everyone, look after yourselves and be good. And I shall speak to you soon. Thank you everyone who's donated so far. I think we're on track for the month. It should be good. But yes, look after yourselves. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Boop. Boop.